This video falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Thank you. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love. You guys can call me Pixie. And today we're doing some fat acceptance TikTok. I found a couple. We're gonna get through these and keep it moving, alright?
I'm fat. No, you're not fat. You're beautiful. Yes, I'm both very beautiful and fat.
Okay, as like a fat person, I get that all the time. Like, I'm fat. And they're like, oh my god, no, you're so beautiful. I'm like, yeah, but I'm still a fat bitch. Like, don't sugarcoat it. You don't gotta lie to me. Like, I get it. It's a descriptive word for me. Just like I am black, I'm also fat. Just like I'm beautiful. Like, I get it, girl. We get it.
No, you are a thick, curvy, fluffy orb of light. Please stop doing.
Oh my god. This is my mom. This is literally my mom with me. Like, no, baby, you're thick. You're curvy. You're not fat. You're sexy. I'm like, I'm still fat, mom. Like, don't worry. I'm still fat, okay? Which is very ironic because my mom used to call me fat all the time, and then she became a fan of Lizzo, and then she's like, my baby's not fat, she's fine, she's gorgeous, she's thick, she's curvy, she all of this, but I used to be a fat bitch.
Doing this. I know you mean no harm, but fat is an inoffensive term, and fatness and beauty can actually exist in the same person whether you believe it or not. The implication that it can't is actually deeply rooted in fatphobia, which is even further rooted in white supremacy.
Baby girl, I'm not gonna let you finish your sentence because I know you're gonna say white supremacy, which means it's gonna be rooted in racism, which it's because one book, everyone believes fucking gospel. Because of this one fucking book, fatness is rooted in racism because of one fucking book. I'm sure there's other books on it, but everyone talks about one fucking book, and it pisses me off. Because that book has more to do with racism than it does her fatness. But you see her quote-unquote fatness. So that's what everyone's... Okay. Okay.
Supremacy, and you probably need to educate yourself, check yourself, and maybe heal your fatness wound if you're a fat person yourself.
Okay. I'm like... Okay. I've talked about this before, but like... The whole notion that anti-fatness is rooted in racism, it's racist within itself because you're contributing fatness as a staple of blackness when it's not. That idea by itself is racist, okay? And the fact that you don't see that kind of frustrates me. I think I'm going to do like a whole video on that one book. I always forget what it's called, but the one book that I always point out, I think I'm going to do a deep dive on that book itself because... I'm just so fucking tired of everyone bringing that shit up like it's gospel. And it's still so backwards to me. It really is. Because from what I've seen about that book and what I've heard about the book, I've said it time and time again that book to me says more about racism than it does fatness. And I think the book is called Fearing the fat body or fearing the black body. One of the two. It's like fearing something. And even if in the book she's trying to spin it as how it's a fear of fatness, which is equal to blackness, that in itself is racist. So it's just like, I was feeling you up until like 22 seconds in, girl. We were on the same wavelengths. We were on the same page. And then 20 seconds in, you said some stupid shit. I'm just like, god damn it. Come on. Like, baby girl, this was long.
Friendly reminder that you do not need to lose weight to do anything that you want to do in life. Want to go?
No hate to OP because technically that's right. But we can't act like weight isn't a limiting factor. Here's a story. One of my best friends got married in this beautiful summer camp situation. And of course, I was taking advantage of everything as someone who was part of her bridal party. One of the last things included a 5-mile hike and a zipline to our next destination. I was down, of course. I was happy to do it. I asked to do You have a zipline thing that can fit me. He looked me up and down and said, yeah, we've had bigger dudes. So of course I was like, great, I'll go next. The looks on everyone's faces when I tried their little zipline undie thing that you have to slip on to go, and none of them fit. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. And yet I had to be there all embarrassed and be like, haha, I'll catch you guys at the next destination, I guess. So sure, you don't need to lose weight to do anything, but you can't pretend like the structures and institutions around us aren't made for larger bodies. Like, that's just ridiculous.
Okay, so I'm so confused. Is she saying that yes, people should lose weight because, you know, to be able to do things, or is she's like, the world is not built for fat people? It's a zip line. They're held up by cables. The cables are built to withhold a certain amount of weight, which is compounded by your movement. Like, let's do it to a little science. You know, I really used to love science. Like, not as much as math, but I love science. But this is a little bit of both. So, like, you have the cable, right? And let's say the cable's able to hold, like, it holds more than 350 pounds, obvi. But, so let's say the cable's able to hold, like, 1,000 pounds, right? Compound that with, like, someone who's, like, 250, plus moving at a velocity speed makes, like, it puts pressure onto the wire while you're moving. That's why there's weight limits. It's not just, oh, the core, like, there's more than just, like, it can hold 1,000 pounds, but when you're moving at a certain speed, you're gonna, like, hit that fucking weight. That makes sense. Like, it's been a minute since I've been in science, and I know I'm not, like, explaining it correctly, but, like, you get what I'm saying. So, like, and they probably don't have a harness that big because it can't hold your weight. But when the guy's like, oh, we had bigger dudes, men and women are built different, even in fat bodies. And since it was like a underwear harness thing, I'm gonna assume you probably have really thick thighs and a pretty well-rounded bottom. Guys are like, big guys are like, they have like a big belly, but then their legs is still probably like a little slender, not as like, their thighs and butt is probably not going to be as fat as yours. So that's probably why you couldn't fit them. Even if your weight could hold it, you couldn't properly be secured into the harness, which sucks. But yeah, I remember, did I tell you guys, was it for someone's birthday? I don't remember, but my family went ziplining. We went to like an indoor adventure park in Virginia, and like the weight was like 200 pounds, right? And I was like 220 or something like that. And I was like, I can't go. It's past my weight limit, you guys, and blah, 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 blah. And they were like, shut up, Lauren, you're getting on. I'm like, okay. I mean, everything was fine. But like that whole time, I had so much anxiety because I knew I was over the weight limit. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die. There was one part where it was just a thin wire on top of me and below me. I had to like scoot sideways on it. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. I would not get on anything with someone else was already on because of the weight limit. So like, my sisters and my nephews, they would like get on at the same time, like one after the other. I would wait for them to finish before I would go on, or I would go ahead of everybody because I was like, I'm not getting on this with someone else and have it break on us. You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, I know it, but there's weight limits for a reason. Hey, if you guys are interested in what I look like and seeing my day-to-day and seeing my body journey, I do post a lot more full body pictures and everything on my Instagram. Follow me on my Instagram, okay? All right, I will say I have been slimming down a little bit. You guys can see what I look like. I'm pretty cute, okay? I mean, I've been told that I am cute, so you guys should follow me on Instagram. Instagram is the same as my name, PixieLove5642, okay? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have this play, so I'm just gonna read what it says and then let it play out. So it says, travel might look a little different for us plus size folks, but it's still possible. The airline should do a better job accommodating us, but until then, I'll keep shouting my message from the rooftop. You deserve to travel just as much as anybody else. So here's my question from a fat person who wants to travel. What accommodations are you looking for that isn't going to hurt their bottom line? Because airplanes, commercial flights are designed to stuff as many of us in them, like a fucking sardine, in a fucking can. Okay? Like, it's not because they want only skinny people to ride. They want as many people to ride as possible. And that's why you have to buy 2 seats. Talked about it before. I have upgraded my seat once or twice. One out of the fear that I was too big for the flight, which is like, that's just, I don't want to say I have body dysmorphia, but that's just like a little anxiety and fear that I was at my heaviest, and I was like, I know I'm at my heaviest, and I don't want to be spilling over into someone else's seat, so I'm just gonna upgrade my seat to like, it wasn't first class because it was fucking Spirit Airline, but it was like, they were like some nicest seats I've ever sitting on an airplane, okay? And like, there was more room and they were up in the front, so yeah, I upgraded. I had a little extra money, I upgraded for those flights. But there are ways, if you want more room, you can purchase seats with more room. I just like, it's not an attack on you. It's just because companies only care about their money, okay?
Okay, wait, keep up with this. The thin people that hate fat people don't hate fat people because they're fat. They hate them because every time they see a fat person that is simultaneously happy, it invalidates their entire experience of being thin and being afraid of being fat.
Y'all hear that bullshit? Okay. So basically, let me break down your logic. Thin people hate when fat people are happy because it means that they don't have to work hard for their body or whatever to stay in shape because they can still be happy and be fat. Is that what you're saying? Because that's bullshit. Oh my god. Do fat people get hate from thin people? Yes, especially people who work out and keep up with their body and stuff like that. You know why? And this is really fucked up. I think it's really fucked up. But when they see a fat person, it's like, fuck all my efforts. You know what I mean? Like, especially when a fat person's complaining about something, it's like, I don't just look like this because I rolled out of bed this morning and I was gifted. No, I work hard for my body. I eat healthy. I might not like it all the time, but I do certain things to keep the physique that I feel happy in. And you're complaining about this, and this, and how my life is so fucking perfect. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Now, is the hate warranted? No. Do you guys complain about a lot of bullshit? Yes. I say they as if I'm not fat because I don't complain about being fat. But sometimes they're just not words. Like, I have words and I can go on a rant, but I don't want to be here for 30 minutes, so I'm not. That's that. Couple things if you guys are still here. One, I'm looking to like upgrade my avatar a little bit. Also looking for like a banner and stuff like that. I've been looking on like Fiverr and Etsy for some stuff. But if you guys want to recommend anyone to me, let me know on Instagram or down in the comments because I do read like all the comments. Also, so I have a TikTok idea. You guys know how they do that what I eat in a day as a fat person TikTok? So I want to do one of those. But mine is going to be what I eat in a day as a fat person who wants to lose weight but is not doing the right things to lose weight. And the idea for me to doing that is that I know I'm not doing the best I can when it comes to my diet. So I want to make this TikTok of what I eat in a day and then post it with the hopes that you guys will see it and like give me some like I know what I should be doing, but like give me some tips, give me some motivation, give me some ideas that I can change what I'm doing to help me like stay more on track. Cause like I'll be on track for a minute and then I'll stop and I'll spiral into like just eating whatever I want. It's not like a binge, but I go back to my old habits, I should say, with just eating out. I work at the biggest mall in the country, okay? My location, I'm in within perfect distance of both food courts. And right below my safe is a pizza place that I go every day. There's a Walgreens right above me. Like, there's a Dairy Queen right outside my job. And a freaking, what else is it? That place that sells cookies. Yeah, I can see that while I work. I just see cookies in my fucking face while I work, you guys. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for me. And I make money now. And I can just buy food. And I know I shouldn't. So, I'm going to make this TikTok within a week or so. Post it. And if you guys can give me some like love, admiration, bully me for my fucking bad habits, do whatever you gotta fucking do to like help me get on my shit, okay? Alright. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.